last night's game, the Suns versus the Timberwolves. Kevin Durant didn't have a good game at all. His first game back. The Durant stopper, Jaden McDaniels. Anthony Edwards, he hyped him up. I guess he was right because he was doing a really good job.
They got Kevin Durant. We got Jaden McDaniels.
But I'll say this. That was on Kevin Durant. He was rusty. I didn't think Jaden McDaniels had too much effect on him. Sure, he did the best he could, but at the end of the day, I've seen Kevin Durant hit those shots 1,000 times before. I just think he was rusty. He was settling for a lot of shots, but I was impressed by the Suns for this reason. Chris Paul, he hit some clutch shots down the stretch. Devin Booker, he carried the load as well. DeAndre Ayton was still playing soft. I don't know what it is about DeAndre Ayton, but he's just so soft.
I don't know.
The fact that Anthony Davis was getting bullied by this man in the playoffs, just looking back at that, it's shameful. He should be ashamed of himself. DeAndre Ayton is just so soft in the paint. It's just unbelievable. He should be coming out of college. I thought he was going to be like a David Robinson, blocking shots, a defensive anchor. He is not that at all. Like, he's just very soft. And they gave him like $170 million. Whew. He is stealing money. He is stealing money from the Suns because he is not worth no $170 million. Oh my God! But I'm not mad at it because they're the Suns are in the Western Conference and they're in the Lakers division. So by all means, good job, Phoenix. But yeah, that game I was definitely impressed by Phoenix because the Timberwolves, they have their whole entire squad. They were healthy. They were on a 5-game winning streak, and the Phoenix Suns were able to prevail. With Kevin Durant, I think he went 3 for 18. Like, he did not have a good shooting night at all. I was very impressed. I don't know if you watched the game.
I was watching. I was.
Okay, what was your impression of the game?
Yeah, like I said, Kevin Durant was stinking up the joint. Chris Paul did seem to be doing more than usual. Yeah, Kevin Durant, he went 5 for 18. And Chris Paul had a nice little 19, 3-6 game. Only 6 assists. Yeah, I mean, I ain't really watched. I wasn't like too locked in. I think something else was going on at the time. But
baseball.
Yeah. That was Wednesday. So no, it wasn't baseball.
No, it wasn't baseball. Yeah, well, I'm talking Wednesday. No, I'm not.
Karl Anthony Towns had a good game, and of course Gobert was. I guess that's a good game from Gobert by his standards, but yeah, man, just it had that feel. Except KD didn't show up, so
yeah, it had that playoff atmosphere type of feel to it. The game was very intense. The Suns, they didn't look too well in the beginning, like for the first half. But then around the fourth quarter, they got it going. And I think the wild card of the team is going to be Chris Paul. If Chris Paul plays well, I think the team is damn near unstoppable on the Western Conference. Because when they play the Bucks, it's going to be a different animal. But the Western Conference, if Chris Paul can do exactly what he did last night, come up big, come up huge in the fourth quarter like he did, then the Suns are going to be very hard to beat. Because Chris Paul this year, his age, you could definitely tell he's very old now because he's definitely showing it. And so it's going to come down to Chris Paul. And the fact that they were able to win the game, kudos to the Suns. Kudos to them because I needed them to beat the Timberwolves. Because if they would have lost, Lakers, more than likely, it'd been over. It would have been over because they wouldn't have caught the Timberwolves. So good job, Suns. I knew you guys could do it. And yeah, let's get